What does it really mean for an AI to think? Today, we're diving deep into the strategic core. .NET interview performance hinges on data manipulation fluency, collections and LINQ form, the operational backbone of modern C mastery signals, senior-level architectural thinking. Why now? Coding screens demand declarative, efficient solutions, but here's where it gets interesting: the imperative trap. Manual loops obscure intent and bloat code, mutable state and temp lists introduce silent bugs, interviewers penalize low-level, unexpressive iteration, existing approach, verbose, brittle, and time-wasting. So what's the real problem? Let's talk about root cause: structure blindness, defaulting to list for every scenario, unaware of HashSetT for O1 lookups or dictionary for keyed access. Missing functional transformations leads to nested loops, semantic starvation. Data shape does not inform the chosen collection. This raises a critical question: breakthrough, declarative querying. LINQ unifies in-memory database and XML querying method syntax, creates composable lazy pipelines. Where.select, group by replace pages of loops, intent becomes transparent. Correctness becomes algebraic. Now, let's zoom in on system: layered collection ecosystem. Foundation, I are mutable as universal sequence abstraction generic collections, list. Dictionary. Q, stack immutable, concurrent, and specialized variants. LINQ extends IRMarable with 50+ extension methods, architecture layers, interface structures, query operators. Here's something most people overlook: component decision matrix, sequential access and indexing, list O1, keyed lookups dictionary, unique membership and set operations, HashSetT FIFO, LIFO traversal queue, stack pointers, and constant time insertions. LinkedList, each structure solves a distinct access pattern. Think about this for a second. Workflow, interview data pipeline. Load raw data into the semantically correct collection. Compose a LINQ pipeline. Filter, project, group, join, aggregate, control evaluation. Defer execution for composability. Materialize when needed pipeline stages. Eliminate side effects and temporary allocations. And this is where things get complex. Evaluation control. Deferred versus immediate. Deferred, query constructed but not executed immediate. Doubt the list. Count. Snapshot in memory. Misuse leads to multiple enumerations or unintended execution mastering. This boundary is a key interview differentiator, but here's where it gets interesting. Impact. Complexity demolition. ON quered, nested loops ON with hash-based join or group join. Distinct via HashSetT, eliminates manual deduplication. Aggregate, reduces multi-step accumulators to a single expression. Cognitive load drops. Performance scales linearly. So what's the real problem? Let's talk about impact. Expressive intent. Code reads as a business rule, not as machinery. Interviewers instantly recognize structural fluency. Fewer lines, fewer defects. Surfaces maintainability becomes a foregone conclusion. This raises a critical question: future modern .NET frontiers. Span and memory for allocation-free slicing. Async normal with async LNQ for streaming. Data records as immutable data carriers that pair naturally with select, and where declarative philosophy persists across evolving APIs. Now let's zoom in on your .NET interview transformation. Choose the right collection for every data shape. Build composable, lazy pipelines with LINQ. Replace loops with expressions of intent. Turn every code screen into a strategic advantage.